What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology. The Titans action spawning on the top of the map in the blue color, playing as Odin. His name is ShadowFaxx. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matrius. The map is Mediterranean, and it's currently 1-0 in this best of 3 for the Champions League for ShadowFaxx, taking that first game with a nice Ragnarok timing that Matrius just thought that he could not defend. Moving on to game number 2, though. This looks like a Matrius home map here, picking Mediterranean to counter ShadowFaxx's Norse here. Honestly, I'm surprised to see ShadowFaxx going with the Odin on this map, considering what I know of him. He is a random god player. He plays Isis and he plays the Egyptians pretty well, and he plays the Greeks very well as well. And the overall consensus on this Mediterranean is that the strongest gods to pick on Mediterranean are Atlantean and Greek. So going Odin here is an interesting one, and not also Odin is sort of like seen as maybe the second tier of the Norse gods on Mediterranean. It's like normally we do see Thor as probably the stronger of the Norse gods on the water maps as well. Just because he gets the extra added bonus of the dwarven gold mine, cheaper dwarves as well is huge, and gathering gold a bit faster on the gold mines comes in very, very important as well. But we'll see how this game goes for ShadowFaxx with his Odin here. Maybe he's got some sort of crazy plan. I know there's a couple of beautiful cheeses you can do with Odin, but Matrius is a strong player. I'm not sure that they're going to be the best or not, but we'll see. The wood situation right now for Matrius is a little bit interesting. He's got 3 wood lines, so Forest Fire on this spot will force him over onto this spot, which means the Valkyrie is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage here. And this tree line over here is very far away as well. So a Forest Fire here is going to be difficult for Matrius to deal with the Valkyrie as well. He's not playing Zeus, so he doesn't get that free bolt. So he will have to get out Hippolyta or Theseus to defend against that. And he will get his own temple up somewhere, not moving forward with any villages or anything. No sneaky temple placements by either player. ShadowFaxx going for another house here. Interested to see how many fishing ships he decides to go up with. A lot of these Mediterranean builds have been centered around trying to get to the classical age by about 430 and squeezing out as many fishing ships as you possibly can while getting there at 430. Just because that seems to be the best place to be in. You get to spam those 2 docks, you get enough villages to spam 2 docks of trireme, you get enough fishing ships out that you're not going to fall behind if someone goes a bit later. If someone rushes you, you can defend against it and then pop back out with all those fishing ships and have a significant advantage. So 430-ish, 420-ish is sort of where everybody's aiming for nowadays. And we do see the temple coming up now for Matrius. A big advantage for Poseidon on the Mediterranean map is this lure. You can see these villages, they don't have to build a granary, and they are going to be hunting. We see lion here, we've got deer, we had an auroch. Villages now moving over onto the gold mine. We see an Ares here. The villages spreading out onto this wood line is a little bit interesting, I must say. I'm a bit surprised to see he didn't come over here, just because he knows that there's going to be a forest fire, and you might want to move away from this wood line over here. It'll be less distance than running all the way over to this location, but obviously you can just rebuild another storehouse there, and it would be totally fine as well. So we've got ShadowFaxx very, very late advance time and going 3 docks here. I guess playing around Ares here, but if you advance late, that just means that the pestilence is going to be late as well, because your opponent's not going to cast Pestilence early. In fact, he's probably going to cast Pestilence about 10 seconds into your classical age time, because he wants to get as much value out of it as possible. But obviously these fishing ships are all going to get protected inside of these docks, and he's going to try and garrison them and do a push out with a significant advantage after the Pestilence. But we'll see if he can maintain that. He's going to be short on food, definitely, and Matrius is very smart. He's going to come in, he's going to place a trireme here, here, and here before he starts doing anything else, just on Alt-S, and none of these fishing spots are going to be able to get gathered right now for ShadowFaxx in this water fight here. fishing ships immediately targeted. They're going to be retreating back to the docks. I like this. Not an overreaction from ShadowFaxx at all. Still leaving these fishing ships to get to gather some resources. Trireme going to be moving now over onto another spot. And there we go. Now we see the Matria's Triremes getting split up, and ShadowFaxx is going to have to retreat those fishing ships into their docks here. So now we will see if this 430 meta that the people have been creating is going to hold strong, or if ShadowFaxx is going to be tilting this into his favor with a later advance time. We've got the longboats already queued up into the docks, and Pestilence, about 10 seconds, going to be coming down, and it looks like he actually missed it. So I'm not sure what the go is there with Matrius. I think he sees the three docks, and he is just going to be he's just going to be waiting. And we do see that these Trireme are all alt S. These are passive stanced Trireme. He doesn't even have to micro these. We do see that one fishing ship has managed to sneak this in. There's a forest fire for Matrius. And what I'd like to see right now for ShadowFaxx is potentially a sneaky dock over here, so he can continue building these longboats. The Catastrophe is over here. We will be seeing a Pestilence here for Matrius as these longboats come out. He's going to try and get as much value out of this, but ShadowFaxx micro is really good, pulling these Trireme back here. Going to try and sit underneath these docks and help here as much as he possibly can. These Trireme pulls him back out immediately. Nice micro from Matrius there, really hurting ShadowFaxx. Indeed, the fishing ships now getting pulled back. Actually going to be losing one fishing ship, which you really don't want to be doing. And it's currently sitting at 61 population to Matrius' 53 population with 500 wood in the bank. Still has 15 seconds of Pestilence left. It probably wouldn't even be a bad idea for ShadowFaxx to throw up that fourth dock here. Just in the Pestilence range either would have been fine, because he would have been able to spam some longboats even faster. And now Matrius is trying to target these longboats. They're very slow. I think they're 0.5 speed slower than the Greek Triremes, and now he's going to have to retreat out of here as the Cyclops is tearing down the base of Matrius. He's actually, of ShadowFaxx, sorry, he's actually building houses over here. He needs to get out some Hersa as well to deal with this, because he's not going to be able to kill the Theseus plus the Cyclops. And we also see Militia coming in from that forest fire as well, so that's even more stuff he's going to have to deal with. Winning this water fight there, getting a nice pick off there, but meantime, the Cyclops coming in over, going to be picking off a villager here for ShadowFaxx, who's retreating over onto this other oak tree right now. He's got his Valkyrie back here. He's got two Ulfsark, and he does have another tree situation over here that he's happily gathering from. But Matrius is still pushing in, fighting very, very nicely. 11 archer ships to 13, though, of Matrius. Nice micro there, is again pulling back very fast, grabbing quite a few longboats, though. I think this is not quite ideal for the micro of a Norse Navy. They want to be target firing as much as they possibly can, because they do move slightly slower and do extra damage as well. So you're not getting as much value out of pulling them back as you otherwise would normally if you were, say, Atlantean or something like that. And the Trireme pushing in and out. There's a lot of low HP Trireme here for Matrius. They're nice snipe from ShadowFaxx. The Cyclops still doing absolute work here, almost picking up another villager, but the Cyclops now looking to move over onto the dwarves here. The Theseus sitting up in this location, and ShadowFaxx taps out super early here in this game. GG, well played by Matrius. I'm super surprised to see ShadowFaxx not getting out Hersa here. I liked his attempt here, the 3 dock late advance, but I wish he would have put, say, the docks over here, one here, and one here instead to play around the Pestilence. And that would have been beautiful, because it would have accomplished exactly what he wanted to do as well. But instead, it looked like he just did not play around the Pestilence at all and just fell too far behind on the archer ships. And then not dealing with the Cyclops either was a monumental mistake. Retreating that Valkyrie back home as well, a big question mark maneuver here, because while Hippolyta is over here defending, you can move in, see the Hippolyta, run back around, hit the other location, and then the Hippolyta runs over and you can run back, hit the other, rinse and repeat, and you can do what your opponent's doing to you and hurt their economy as much as they're hurting yours here as an option for the Odin here in this matchup. But GG, well played. Leveling the series 1-1. We're going to be moving on to game number 3 very shortly, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you are enjoying the games, do hit that follow button. or the subscribe button on the YouTubes, and I will see you in the next game.